My name is Destiny Hand. What I'm going to be talking about in this video today is AI. To be clear, I have my own discrepancies with AI, but I'm going to be putting that aside for now, so that way I can evaluate this with a clear head and without any judgment. So the big question, what is AI? What does it stand for? AI is an acronym for Artificial Intelligence. There are many different types of AI, but the two that I'm going to focus on in this video is traditional AI versus generative AI. My source says that AI analyzes, interprets existing data to improve efficiency, accuracy, and decision-making within predefined boundaries. Generative AI creates text, images, music, and models based on existing data. A popular example of generative AI is Grok from X. Grok has a function where people will add it in comments of posts to check the information. Grok, like any other generative AI, can generate images, text, and more. As previously stated, Grok's generative feature in the comments of posts is open to everyone on the platform. All they have to do is @Grok and ask what they wanted to ask. People started to @Grok in comments of women in children's posts and started to ask Grok to make the people, the posters, in compromising positions, removing or limiting clothing of the posters, and or just making fetish content of the posters in the comments. In one of my sources, 20,000 images were generated by Grok, and 50,000 requests were made for these images to be generated on X. The response from X was, anyone using or prompting Grok to make illegal content will suffer the same consequences as if they uploaded the illegal content themselves. Because of the nature of these images, also known as deepfakes, Congress later made the Take It Down Act, which makes it a criminal offense to publish non-consensual, sexually explicit images, material of real people. Let's move on to the legal side. Generative AI can generate things that it does by collecting training data. This training data can be anything from art, images, text, code, and so much more. The authors of the original work can try and make a case against the company using their work for generative AI's training data under the guise of copyright infringement. But this begs the question, what is protected under the copyright law? In my source, it is defined as anything that is engaging in human behavior and is made or made in assistance with human is protected under the copyright law. An AI can only be persecuted for copyright infringement depending on its intention, how much of it is AI, and if the works are open access or not. Unlike traditional AI, generative AI takes a lot more resources. This is because it is sifting through billions and billions of data in seconds. In my source, it says that many Great Lakes are experiencing water depletion. This is because the amount of heat the data centers produce. The data centers will use water to cool down the machines. This includes drinking water. Unfortunately, AI data centers are just not at the point where they can use their technology without ruining the environment and being a significant contributor to global warming. So, is AI beneficial? It can simplify data processing, help education, aid businesses, organizations, industries with tasks that would take teams much longer to do. And it can help create mostly anything that is asked. But that also leads into my next point. What are the cons? Well, it can leak your information. It costs a lot of money. Without the right measures, it can cause irreparable damage. It can cross the lines of the legal systems, and it is very unhealthy for the environment at this point. My conclusion is that until there's better solutions for the problems that AI can cause, generative AI should be put into development rather than just open to the public. There is no denying that AI can be used for good, and I'm talking about generative here, and has done good, but it needs to be controlled and have properly thought out solutions before just being released.